So we are going to do that by coming up here to the Pages section of the blog, and let's just click on Pages. Now you can see there's already an About page here. Let's just trash that one. We don't need that on the site, and let's click Add New. So on this page we are going to this is going to be our home page, right? So we're just going to, for now, we're just going to give it a title, and we are going to click Publish. All right, now let's also add another page, and this page is where the people are going to land once they opt in. It's going to be the one with the video on it, so probably the page that you're sitting on right now. And so we're going to call this Selling in 60 minutes, right? And we're just going to go ahead and publish that as well. Then we're going to click Add New, and Done For You, I think. Yeah, that's a good enough name. This is the page where we're going to offer to actually create a website for you. So that's the product that we're offering with this website. And we'll click Publish there. And let's just add one more page here. And let's call this the Thank You page. And we will click Publish. Alright, so we'll go back to the Pages section. You can see we've got the Thank You page, Selling in 60 Minutes, Home, and Done For You. Those are the four main pages we're going to have on the site, at least for now. And so now let's actually add, we'll come up here to Posts, and we're going to add a category. And I think that we're going to call this category Selling in 60 Minutes. And I'm thinking now that we may want to actually have more than one page for this video. In other words, we may be breaking this video up. So you'll know if you're watching this video whether it's one big one or a couple small ones. But they're going to be part of that category. So then what we're going to do next is we need to come down here to our settings. And first thing I want to do is we've got this set to selling in 60 minutes, right? I'm going to change that a little bit. And I'm going to add or less. Which adds a little bit extra. We're not going to have a tagline, and I think that's everything for the general settings. Now let's come back down to the settings and let's click on writing. So let's change this to 15, which is the text box when you add content to your pages or posts. That changes the size of that. So let's do that, and let's change the default category to Selling in 60 Minutes. And then let's come down here, and you can see here an update services. This is, you can add a list of ping services, so every time you add more content to your blog, it will ping all of those services and tell them that you've added new content so they can tell other people about it. So I've got a list of pinging services which comes in the Selling in 60 Minutes package. So you need to come in here, open up the resources text file, and you can see here, come down to this, add this to the ping list on your blog. So we're going to copy and paste that entire list right there. We'll select it, push Control C. All right, so we're going to go back to the blog. We're going to select this and paste. Alrighty, and we're going to say Save Changes. And that's it for the writing settings. Next, let's go to the reading settings, and we're going to, on a typical blog, the front page just shows a list of all of your latest posts, right? For this website, we're going to try and make it look a little less like a blog, a little bit more like a website, and so we're going to get it a static front page. Then, once we click that it's going to be static, we need to select which page is going to be the front one. We already know that's going to be home, and the posts page is going to be, we did not make a post page, so what we're going to do is we're going to save changes. Then we are going to come back to pages here. We are going to say Add New. We're going to do, let's call this Make Your Blog Awesome. Alright, and the reason I say that is because this website is going to have more than just how to get your website up in 60 minutes. I'm also planning on putting videos on this site that show you how to do other really cool stuff with your blog, right? So now that we've created that page, we can minimize this, and let's go back to the reading section of the settings. And so now we can click this and put that to make your blog awesome. So the front page is going to be the home page, and the post page is going to be make your blog awesome, right? We're going to leave everything the same. Actually, let's change that to summary so that it doesn't show the entire post, it just shows part of it, and click Save Changes. Now let's go to discussion, and I'm going to leave all that just the same for now. You can come back and change that later if we want. Media, we're going to leave the same. Privacy, we're going to leave the same. And permalinks. This is what I want you to change. This definitely needs changed. And I maybe should have changed this before we made all the pages, but we'll go back and see real quick. Custom structure. What this does is, here I'll just show you really quick. You come up to your website, right? And let's come over to, actually let's refresh this. And let's go to the recent posts. Hello World is the default post. You can see up here that your URL is your domain name right here, plus this ugly little string of characters, right? And we don't like that at all, right? Because it's kind of not very good looking. By changing this custom structure, it'll make it so that, here, let's just type it in really quickly. We're going to do /% and then post name %. Alright, and we're going to click Save Changes. So what that is going to do is it's going to make it so that this blog or this post is now titled Hello World rather than being titled, that ugly little thing that you saw before, which is much better looking for people, as well as it's much more valuable for SEO purposes and things like that. So it's really important that you come in and you change the custom structure to post name. Alright, so we've done that, and that is it for the settings of our blog.